That's alright with me. Anyways, as I said before, let's switch gears a little bit. And yeah, let's go to Metal Gear Portable Ops. Um, Maybe turn down the noise a little bit. Uh, Settings, there we go. Audio. Maybe global volume down a little bit. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops is the Metal Gear Solid game for the PSP. Um, well, the one that isn't Peace Walker, which is, the one that that seems to actually matter. But it came out, I think, a little bit before MGS4, and it had like the distinction of being, when it came out, it was basically sold as like a proper Metal Gear game for a handheld. There were obviously other. Did I switch the stream? So I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, there obviously were other Metal Gear Solid games for the PSP, namely Metal Gear Acid. But those were like spin-offs and Metal Gear, which had also vastly different gameplay from the one you're used to. This is being, card-based, turn-based, turn-based card battlers, I guess. They were very weird. I did play the first one on stream before. Still do plan to play the second one, but yeah, as opposed to those, this one was like sold as like being like a proper entry that plays like the other Metal Gear games, sort of, and also one that's like canon. I'm not sure that's still the case. I think there were like uh, some aspects that were of the game that were like brought up in the MGS4 manual, but uh, as far as I can tell, it's like not really didn't really get like not much of it got like picked up by later entries, especially since later on Peace Walker came out, and that's like, from what I can tell, because I haven't actually played this game before, um, and I think I watched like, I don't know, a couple of Let's Play video game videos of it a while ago, but yeah, from what I can tell, pretty much everything that's sort of established in this game also gets established in Peace Walker, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Let's see. Okay. And yeah, being, you know, uh, I am going to be playing it on an emulator because, well, I mean, I actually, theoretically, my girlfriend does have a PSP, but getting that to work on stream, that's, I don't know, dude, like, as you guys have probably noticed, uh, I'm barely able to, get like normal PC or PS4 games running uh, on stream without bigger troubles. So yeah, but yeah, I hope you guys have a good time. Also, I hope it works good because the like screen seems to be a little bit dubious here. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so the sound. Hmm. The sound did seem a little bit uh, a little bit. Ah, right. It's like a old style Metal Gear game, so you gotta press a circle to um, use it. Like select stuff. X mm, X just turns you like puts you back. Um, but yeah, okay. The sounded a little bit laggy there for a moment, but let's see how it actually pans out. It may not use lowercase letters. Okay. Let's see. It tells us we're not supposed to use lowercase letters, and then what it shows us is just all lowercase letters. So interesting. Okay, and start finish. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take it. That's my name as far as you guys are concerned. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. I know. And yeah, let's put it on normal. We're just normal men. We're just ordinary men. So let's just put it on that. With hard mode not being available.
Right on time. Excellent. It's been exactly 12 hours since we administered the drug. I trust your dreams were pleasant, Big Boss.
What are you talking about?
Oh, please drop the act. I know all about you, boss. Or would you prefer I called you Naked Snake?
Sounds like you've got the right guy. Who are you?
My name is Lieutenant Cunningham. Until 4 weeks ago, I was with the CIA.
Cunningham? Fox Unit's interrogation specialist?
Ah, so you have heard of me. I'm honored, Snake.
And those guys who attacked me, they were Fox too?
Yeah, although we'll leave it at that for now.
What do you want from me? I'm retired from Fox. I'm guessing this isn't a social call, or you wouldn't have brought the goons.
Retired? Yeah, I suppose you are to the outside world. Don't worry. I'm not here to give you a new mission. I just want to ask you one simple question. 6 years ago, as a member of Fox, you prevented a full-scale nuclear war. You were hailed as a true patriot, given the title of Big Boss by the President. And then you turned right around and quit the unit. Threw aside your rank, your good name. Mysterious, don't you think? What did you see out there on your mission? What did you see in Grozny Grad? is the legacy.
You mean the Philosopher's Legacy?
Yes, the secret cache of funds amassed by the Big Three during the Second World War. Where is it?
If you're looking for the legacy, try the CIA. They're the ones who took it after the mission 6 years ago.
Simply apply the right type of pain to the right degree at just the right location. It's always been my policy for persuasion, and I found it to be quite effective. The CIA only recovered half of the legacy from the Soviets after Operation Snake Eater. And you know where the other half went.
The CIA only got half?
You can drop the act. You defeated the boss and returned alive, so you must know where the other half of the legacy is. And now, you're gonna tell me, Snake?
Don't have a clue.
That's too bad. Because I'd hate to have to continue persuading you like this, comrade. No matter. We have plenty of time. Sooner or later, I'm sure it'll all come back to you.
Wait. This isn't an official mission, is it? What happened to Major Zero? Tell me the truth, Cunningham.
This is an official Fox mission. For now.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, so we are back here, and let's get accustomed to the controls. Are they like supposed to be this choppy? I guess maybe. How does? Okay, so we do have first person mode. That's good. What? Snake. So that's your name, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. Who are you? I'm just a prisoner, like you. An American? How'd an American like you end up a prisoner in a place like this? Well, to be fair, probably similar to how you did. It's a long story, but never mind that. Don't you want to get out of here? You know a way? Take a good look under the bed. See that duct? Cover comes right off. You can go through it to the next room. How do you know? Because I'm the one who took the cover off. But as luck would have it, they moved me to another cell right after that, so I never got a chance to use it. If you make it out, will you do a fellow prisoner a favor? A favor? Don't worry, you'll get something out of it too. Deal, I'll give it a shot. Okay, but yeah, so from what I remember at this game, like one of the major criticisms of it was that, you know, it being on the PSP, that thing only had one thumbstick. So obviously we can't like use the second thumbstick to control the camera. We do have to do it with the... What? You don't even know how to... yeah, I'm just getting to that. So we have to do like the D-pad for that. I guess on the like emulator I could put it to the like bind it to the second stick, but that seems a little bit I don't know, a little bit cheaty. So I wonder, does it is it okay, so by pressing square we can crouch, because usually it's you know, pressing the control stick a little bit in allows you to move slowly, but I guess they took a different route. But yeah, I guess like the controls being sort of awkward was like one of the major criticisms this game faced. What? Okay, then that's the speed up button, which, you know, is pretty funny. Whee! but not sure. How good that is. Okay. And we're getting ourselves some Mark 22 bullets. Let's see, button configuration. Let's just look. Okay, or we could alternatively put those for... I mean, at least it gives you options, but I think keeping it this way is the best. Actions. Aromatic polyamide. This is the Fox unit's new sneaking suit. What's this doing here?
Well, I'll be damned. It is Snake. Or should I say, Big Boss. Are you the real deal?
You know me?
Are you kidding? You're a legend in the Black Ops world.
Black Ops.
What's a hero like you doing in a place like this?
Beats me. I'd like to find out myself. Where are we anyway? Near the equator from the looks of it. If I had to guess, I'd say South America.
You got it, Big Boss. The San Geronimo Peninsula, to be exact. Known to the locals as La Peninsula de los Muertos, the Peninsula of the Dead. It's off the coast of central Colombia, more or less directly south of Cuba.
Never heard of it.
You wouldn't have. It doesn't show up on any conventional maps. It's under Red Army control.
The Red Army? In Colombia?
In 1964, the Russians provided military aid to FARC, Colombia's biggest rebel faction. And in return, FARC gave them this land.
1964, the year of the Virtuous Mission.
2 years prior, the Russians failed in their attempt to build an intermediate-range ballistic missile base in Cuba. Had they succeeded in deploying nuclear-equipped IRBMs inside Cuba, every major American city would have been within range.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
Exactly. In the end, the Russians gave up on the idea of deploying missiles in Cuba. But rumor had it that they were looking for a new site, one where they could build a base in secret.
And that place was the San Geronimo Peninsula.
Yeah, well, not exactly. Apparently, the plans for this missile base were abandoned before it was built.
Abandoned?
Due to détente. Both the US and the Soviet Union are having trouble financing their enormous military budgets, and they can't afford to keep waging the Cold War like they did in the 60s. Last year, they began conducting the strategic arms limitation talks, with the goal of limiting each country's number of ballistic missiles.
Thanks for the background story.
Right. But as you can see, they'd already completed part of the facility. We were sent in to investigate what was going on. Before we could do that, they ambushed us.
They?
The Fox unit. My team was wiped out in the blink of an eye. I fear I'm the only survivor.
What's the Fox unit doing in a Soviet base?
Not a clue. I'd have expected you to know more about it than me.
I'm not with Fox anymore.
I see. Anyway, that's all I've got.
All right. Hold on. I'll get you out of there.
It's no use. I've tried over and over. You need a special key to unlock the cell door. Right now, you've got to get out of here. Head 5 clicks southeast of the detention center, and you should reach a communications base. I need you to call in a rescue, if you can.
Rescue?
You should be able to make contact with the States using the satellite uplink, but the circuit will most likely be monitored. If only you could use some kind of encrypted transmission.
Someone capable of receiving an encrypted protocol that they can't listen in on.
Any ideas?
I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, but there's one thing I could try.
Great. I'm counting on you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
It's been an honor, Snake. The name's Campbell. Roy Campbell.
Dun, dun, dun. I mean, do I want to do old Campbell voice or new Campbell voice? Well, I guess the new voice is kind of a little bit like this, I guess. Maybe not, but what I know. That reminds me, you've been out of action for a while, haven't you, Snake? Now would be a good time for a light refresher, just to help you get reacquainted with your weapons and basic actions. I'll help you out. First, equip a weapon, hold the O button. Directional buttons to select, well... Okay, when did we pick up the... I guess we picked up some ammo for that, so... To use a L button on to ready the weapon and the square button to fire. Now it's your turn. I see. Okay, and whenever you switch to first person mode, you'll automatically ready it while it's equipped. Sorry, Roy. What the hell? Okay. It's like... I'm thinking... I think that's a stun gun, right? Yeah. Okay, does it... Does like the quote-unquote tactical reload still work? Seems like it. Okay. Right. Forget it. It won't open. Okay, did we... Is that like all you have to say to us here? Whoops. Okay, now I'm curious what happens if we do this a lot. You just don't know when to quit, do you? Enough is enough! Get your ass over to the communication space already. No, you're coming with me. Okay, fine. I guess he won't. Okay, so this is where we snuck in. This is where we were in before. You know where you're going, huh? Okay then, head for the communication space. Use the triangle button, well, as long as they're not locked. On the map screen, pressing the start button. I also seem to remember there being an electronic gate along the way. If you're careful, I think you can sneak past it. You know how to crawl, right? I'm counting on you, Snake. Ah, should I say, legendary soldier. Okay, well, I mean, I appreciate you saying that. Oh, hi.
Freeze.
Okay, that still works. Okay, they do still do the little jiggle. That's good. Very glad to hear it. I mean, I do actually appreciate being able to ready the gun with a specific button instead of having to do, you know, press the fire button very...
Freeze.
Okay, so I guess that means he's
Freeze.
out
Freeze.
of stuff. Instead of just pressing the fire button slightly, because, well, that I wasn't very great at that, as you might be able to remember if you watched me play Metal Gears before. Okay, so we picked up lots of ammo. But 7.62, so for probably for AKs. That's that? No? Okay, by, I guess, pressing triangle and getting on a wall, you can do this. I see. Also, that's gotta try hard to keep my instincts in check and not use the like shoulder buttons, because they just like not the triggers, I guess, because they just speed up the emulator, which is probably not always great. Okay, looks like that's locked. That's fine. There's a door. Okay, that... I mean, actually... Uh, can't really see too much. Maybe that's like the Cobra unit. Whoop. Wrong button. Whoops. Okay, I guess you can't, like, lean while in first person, can you? But you can actually move around. Amazing. Okay. Locked. I'm not sure, like, it does have, like, a little Soliton radar-y thing that, like, shows enemies or whatever close by, but I'm not sure what, like, blue means, if that's the target or what. Okay. Da-da-da. I mean, speaking of the, well, select button. Okay, doesn't seem like we there's a codec, or at least not yet. I mean, I think like the little radar thing that's... Okay, we do have a full menu. Can we get rid of some stuff? I guess by pressing L. I see. Okay. And do melee while crouched. Okay. We do have the combos from Metal Gear Solid 3. Right. Wow. These guys, they have such a great security system. Oh my god, how am I going to get through? There. Nailed it. Okay. I wonder, how do we... Okay. I'm not sure how they're going to implement the CQC stuff, since... What? Also, like, it seems like in my bar, like there's a... Next to the presumably health bar, there's a different bar that went down a little bit, but I'm not sure what, like, the... Can we interrogate these guys? Okay, we can choke them. That's not quite what I want. Okay, he's knocked out. I wonder if you can... Yeah? Wonder if you can still interrogate them like you could in 3. I mean... Well, like, it did sell itself as being like a proper Metal Gear experience, but I'm guessing they probably did have to put like some, like, make some concessions to the platform. Huh. Okay, active character and hiding character. Interesting. Okay, I can sort of see what they mean about the camera being a bit of an issue. Maybe it would actually be worth it to switch control scheme to make it like that we use the... That you like use the brain. Like the the actual like buttons to move around. Move the camera, I mean. What? Let's see.
Talk.
Ah,
Talk.
okay. He's apparently you can get him to talk by pressing
Talk.
the like focus camera button. Okay.
Huh? What the? Huh? What the?
Oh god. Whoops. Well. Okay, yeah, camera, bit of an issue, but so far so fine. Okay, we don't have... Okay, like the inventory being very limited seems kind of frustrating. But I'll take some rations instead. Maybe, can we... No. It's like probably the infra player coming through on me, but that doesn't seem very safe from like a fire safety position. Like you shouldn't be blocking the staircase like that. It's like, what if there's a fire and people have to evacuate quickly? Goddamn commie bastards. Oh, sorry, I guess they're not. Maybe commie bastards. Working with American bastards? Oh.
Huh? Who's that?
Aww. There we go. Got his ass, but the alarm's still going off. Yeah.
HQ. This is HQ. This is patrol. This is HQ. This is patrol. Enemy side. Back up.
Whoops.
Spare any reinforcements. You'll have to make do.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the camera controls seem a little bit, not quite as smooth as you might want them to be. But, you know, that's, I guess that's part of, like, the, you know, if I wanted, like, the smoothest gaming experience, I would just, go straight to, MGS 5, I guess. Okay. That's a dish antenna for satellite communications. This must be the communication space. Okay, I guess we just covered like 5 kilometers. The communicator I'm looking for must be in that building. Huh. Colonel, an enemy gunship. What's our ID doing there? Jesus Christ, look at the size of these things. Either these barrels are massive or a snake is just tiny.
Huh?
Whoops.
What was that? Who's that?
Shit. Okay. Okay, I see. We're having maybe some issues a little bit so far. Huh? Bonk. Okay, that one still works. Classic move. Bonk. Okay, shit, though. We're not, like, doing too hard on health. Okay, we can still knock people out like that. Okay. Okay, now we're sneaky snakes. Will they still attack us when we're down here? Doesn't look like it. I feel like they could do that in previous games, and I keep pressing the wrong button. Whoops. Okay, we got 9mm tranquilizer ammo. That's fine for me, honestly. I mean, sure, it's like not the smoothest way to go about this, but we did eat. Okay, so I'm guessing the like bar next to our health bar is the stamina meter, since that refilled when we ate that ration.
We've lost sight of the enemy.
Okay, now we're in caution mode, can we? Doesn't seem like there's a... Although, actually there's a way up here. Okay, so how does health regeneration work? Do we... Is it like filling up while we're standing still? I mean, this is a stealth game after all, so we might as well just lie around for a bit to wait for people. Doesn't quite seem like it's refilling. Is it? Or maybe it's just doing very slowly. Slightly below half health here. I mean, is there like a little... Okay.
Just my imagination.
Whoops. I meant to sneak. Not press use. Okay, I can see some minor issues with the controls so far. Can we... Okay, we can still hide in lockers. Okay, there's a medical kit. That's interesting. Okay, so maybe health is like not tied quite as intimately to stamina as it is in Metal Gear Solid 3.
What happened?
Whoop. I feel like you probably have a pretty good idea, right? And yeah, it doesn't seem to be filling up the health. I mean, that fills up health, but not as much as you might expect it to. Anyways. Does anybody read me? This is Snake. If anybody can hear this, please respond. Snake! Is it you? Is this the real Naked Snake? That was. Paramedic. It's me. It's been a while, huh, Snake? Good to hear your voice again. Same here. It'd be even better if I weren't in this godforsaken place. So, you're still using this circuit? Major Zero kept it just in case. You said if you were safe, you might try to use it to contact us. To be honest, I never really expected you to call, but I'm glad you did. Yeah, me too. But why are you on the line? Where's the Major? Major Zero was placed under arrest by the military last month. And the military? The Pentagon arrested the Major. Why? He's being held under suspicion of treason. I don't know the details, but a month ago, a CIA unit stole a top-secret weapon guarded by the military and fled the country. They're charging the Major with instigating the revolt. He's been charged too, Snake. Me? Military believes you spearheaded the rebellion. You've got to be kidding me. I'm retired from Fox. I know, Snake. Calm down and listen to me. CIA unit, the one that stole the prototype. Weapon and executed the revolt. Its name was Fox. Meaning the Fox unit is your next target. What the hell? What are they after? I don't know. Any members of Fox who didn't join the rebellion were killed. Unit is in shambles. I don't believe this. I know how you feel. You know why the military suspects you, don't you, Snake? Whoever started this mess managed to gather Fox members specializing in solo missions and killed all those who opposed. Only soldier who could have pulled that off is you. Done in by my own overblown reputation. Are you the only one there? For now, at least. But Sigin's helping us out over at ARPA. The Pentagon's Advanced Research Projects Agency. Right, his frequency is 14841. I think it probably adds that automatically, but let's not rely on that, shall we? Sorry, buddy, but I gotta use my left hand to write stuff down. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, my main petting hand is also my main writing hand. Okay, sorry. Okay, I guess I'll have to do it like this then. So, medic 14573 and second. Are those like the same frequencies from MGS 3, I wonder? Because I do wonder, like, what? Okay. Oh. Well, I guess I didn't need to write it down after all, but fine. Yo! Well, a little disclaimer. So, I am going to be voicing Sigint in this. Before I do that, please let me assure everyone that I do have nothing but the utmost respect for the African American community at large. And and none of this is meant to be offensive. Yo, Snake, long time no see. I mean, I hear you got yourself into a bad mess out there. Mr. Sigint. Looks like I need your help again. Oh man, it's cool. We've been through a lot together. With your skills, it shouldn't be too hard to find your way out of there. But that's not gonna be enough. Gotta catch whoever started this revolt. If you can't take him alive, that will do just fine. Huh? We need evidence that proves your innocence. Otherwise, we're gonna end up court-martialed for helping you. I see what you're saying, but I can do it. We're not just talking about Rogue Fox members here. They've got the Russian soldiers based on the peninsula on their side. Yeah, that's what we heard too. It looks like they took over the chain of command for a Red Army unit that was secretly stationed inside Colombian territory. Took over the chain of command, so that's it. I thought this seemed a little strange for an official military operation. I got the soldiers that were already stationed here to join them. Hearts and minds, the bread and butter of special forces. Anyway, because of that, neither the US nor the Soviet Union can get involved publicly. If the world found out the Russians built a nuclear base in Colombia, or that America had one of their most advanced weapons stolen, they'd be held to pay. And the rogue unit is using those secrets as leverage to demand negotiations for independence with the US and the Soviet Union. They're planning to create a new military nation. So, in other words, they got the force strength necessary to back up those crazy demands. And I can't expect any backup from home. And you want me, on my own, to go in and capture the ringleader of this rebellion? Well, there's no reason you have to do it alone. If the rebels manage to get the local militia on their side, it's just say you can do the same thing. You're saying I should convince the Russians and the rebels to join my side? It's not that complicated, man. Just think of it as procuring your allies on site. That's what you're good at, isn't it? Procurement on site. You're kidding, right? Oh boy. Little buddy here started a kind of non-conventional weapons attack on this bedroom. Ooh. What? Like, maybe we should switch, what? Like, give you different food now. Oh boy. This isn't catching the same as catching fish and snakes, you know. You gotta try, Snake. Otherwise, everybody's gonna be gunning for you. The rebels and the Pentagon. And you're gonna bring us and Major Zero down with you. Oh, I do have some good news too. As luck would have it, we just sent a scout unit to the peninsula to gather intelligence. It's an SFG unit. The Green Berets? Here. I lost contact with them a little while ago, but there might still be some survivors. If we rescue them, they'll help you out. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Okay, I see what I can find. Okay. Uh-huh. You okay, Roy? Snake, what are you... Sorry. They don't have my young Campbell down. I mean, the old Campbell would be like, Snake, what are you doing back here? But the young Campbell, he's kind of a little bit like Snake, but not quite. Snake, what are you doing back here? Found a key. Thought you might be interested in it. Did you call for help? Nobody's coming. What? Seems they think I'm the one who's leading force. The one who wiped out your unit. That's insane. And unless I clear my name, they're not letting me back into the country. And we can forget about someone coming to rescue us. Clear your name? But how? Track down the real roots of Fox's rebellion. Roy. What? I need your help to pull this off. Me? Yeah, I need your skills as a Green Beret. Whoa, Snake, don't go getting any crazy ideas. What's so crazy about? Love and peace and understanding. Look at me. My leg's broken. I can barely walk. And I had this nasty fever for days. I mean, I'm guessing, like, judging from what we've learned from this series so far, it's not that uncharacteristic for Roy Campbell to get like all hot and bothered when he sees a snake. Alright, why don't you drive instead of walk? What do you mean? On a base this big, there's bound to be a personnel transport vehicle or two lying around. Well, yeah, but... And you don't need your legs to fire a gun, right? So, are you with me? Right. Alright, I'm with you. Great. I owe you one. Jeez, who'd have thought the legendary Big Boss would be this pushy? I'm leaving my spare radio to you. If anything happens, call me. We use frequency 14085. That's... Isn't that like this? No, that's like Campbell's. Canonical frequency, I guess. Okay, it's actually kind of cute that this time around it's not like characters telling us what buttons to press, but it's like our character telling others what buttons to press. Press the select button to open the radio screen. Better remember that, Roy. Use select and right directional buttons to adjust the frequency. I press the circle button to make a call. Press it on. Yeah. I'll give you a ring if I start to get lonely. Huh. Didn't it say 1971 in the intro cutscene? Okay, first things first. We need it, I guess, November. I mean, maybe the game takes place over several months. Kind of doubt it, honestly. Like, most of the time, like the Metal Gears, they're very, immediate, I guess. Is the idea. Also, I am noticing that maybe the game is a little bit quiet compared to myself, so maybe I should turn up the volume just the teensiest bit. Is that right? Oh. Yeah, let's go to the settings. I mean, no, but actually it seems like the weird bug with the audio seems to have fixed itself, so let's not worry about that. And let's... I mean, as always, please do let me know if, like, the sound is bad. It's either too loud or too quiet. Okay, first things first. We need intel. Did you get some kind of briefing before the mission? Actually, just like from looking at the bars, maybe we can do like a bit of a compromise. We're not putting it up to 9, we're just putting it up to 8. That seems like it might be a good compromise. The first recon target we were given during the pre-mission statement at Fort Bragg was here. A Soviet frontline patrol base. This will be our first target for information collection. I can take you there. I've got a good idea of where it's located. Well, more like, I don't know where any of the other facilities are exactly. It'll do. So what's the plan? This place is packed with soldiers. The perfect target for our first recon. Get as much intel as you can. You should be able to extract useful information by listening in on soldiers. Alright, we go with your plan. Looks like we make a great team, Snake. Okay, let's get moving. Okay. Interesting. Soviet patrol base. Otherwise, we have the prison. Hmm. Okay, so this is like the mission, but we haven't... Maybe it's worth checking out the supply depot to get some supplies? What does it say? So, select the mission stage to play, press the next button to display the briefing menu. Seems a little bit half-assed that apparently the X button does work as like the advanced button this time around. Just not in the menu. There doesn't seem to be anything to report at the moment. Okay. And we... Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh... I'm sure that'll get explained later on. Report. Okay. Status. I mean, this game does have some like multiplayer options, which unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to show off. I don't know. Like, is there... Like, can you do that stuff on emulator? But yeah, like, I think the PSP, like, it does have some wireless capabilities, or... so you can, like, I think get, like, special stuff only if you, like, connect your PSP to, like, certain things, but... guess we are not finding that out, unfortunately. This place is packed with soldiers, so yeah. Yeah, let's start it. Yeah. Zoom, zoom. Okay. Now get out there and suss out the situation. You can learn a lot from what the enemy is saying. Just get close to an enemy and listen carefully. I know you can do it. Snake. In order to find out what a person is thinking, you got to listen to them. Sometimes you need... sometimes you don't only have to listen to what the words they're actually saying, but also to the words, you know, the emotions that are associated with it. Hold the square button down as you move. That will muffle your footsteps during your approach. Got it. Something wrong, Campbell? No, it's just got dizzy for a second. Sure, you're alright. How's the fever? I'm fine. There are more important things to worry about. Take care of yourself. We can't afford to have you out of action now. Yeah, I know. Snake, sometimes when people tell you about their problems, they only want you to listen, not to actually propose a solution. What? What, Nakano? Give me a break. You've been watching too many movies. Sorry. Give me a break. You've been watching too many movies. Is that Russian? No, no. This ain't no joke. I heard that American officer. The one our boss brought in. Say something about it. You mean that tight ass peg leg? What kind of tight asses do you want to peg? You should have seen that bastard's face when the topic of the weapon came up. There must have been something in that document that arrived from HQ the other day. He probably just had a bad case of the runs. I know I do. Oh, it's a Metal Gear game, alright? This isn't a joke. Look, I know what you're saying. Aiming that thing at our motherland. That just doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, it's suicidal. But it's just a threat, right? A bluff. He's an expert at this sort of manipulation. I hope you're right. Do you ever wonder what kind of weapon we're really storing here? Sometimes. But this is not your run-of-the-mill nuclear missile we're protecting, that's for sure. Whoop. Sorry. Can we climb up there? Okay, by pressing square while running at it.
Huh?
Oh, whoops. Mistakes were made.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. Enemy sighted.
Wrong.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. Enemy sighted. Request.
Oh boy. Okay.
Spare any reinforcements. You'll have to make do.
Yeah, you'll have to make do, folks. Guys, sorry about that. I just wanted to pick up a weapon.
What the?
Okay, yeah.
Oh! It's the enemy.
I see why people have issues with the controls. Okay, sometimes they like resist getting thrown, so you gotta mash the button, I think. No, I meant to do like a jump there. Okay. I mean, at least it's like fairly easy to just throw them all over the place. Sorry. Here we go. We got a magazine. Probably like magazine as in like a Playboy or something. Although I guess the Playboy product placement wasn't in until Metal Gear Solid 4. Or we could get ourselves a Smoke G. You doing fine there, buddy? Whoops. Doesn't really seem like we're regaining any help.
This is patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Let's try this again, why don't we? Am I like tripping, or does the guy in the right look a little bit like Elon Musk, which is like a little bit unfortunate? You know, you know, considering the current climate. Right. I wonder if like the stars. Okay. Guess we can't really see enough of them to make out any constellations. But I do wonder if like the stars are like corresponding to the actual Colombian night sky on in November 1970. Like you probably could do that. Okay, all major city in the Netherlands, blah blah blah. Isn't a joke, yada yada. Okay, this time around, let's be a little bit more careful about stuff. Also, let's have a look around the place. Okay, so there's these two jokers. There's that joker back there. Sort of interesting that they didn't opt for like the fixed camera positions they had in the earlier Metal Gears and like Metal Gear Solid 3 in the original release before Substance or Subsistence, sorry. Oh, Substance. Yeah, no, Subsistence. Substance is the special release of MGS 2.
Who's that?
Oh, god damn it. Campbell, I want to get out of here.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol.
Okay, fine.
Requesting backup.
We can't spare any reinforcements. You'll have to make do.
Bonk. But this asshole guy. Okay, still one more guy. What? That's not quite what I had in mind, I'm sorry. Okay. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah. I think I gotta be a little bit more aware of my limitations. Maybe, you know, just be ready to take out some guys. I mean, it did just tell us that, how to recruit some people, so I wonder if we can, you know, abduct some guys.
Huh? Who's that?
Okay, not like this, we can't.
HQ.
This is HQ.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Bonk.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
We can't spare any reinforcements. You'll have to make do.
Okay, fine. Oh, that might do. Okay. Bonk. You wouldn't shoot your officer, right? Okay. Hehehe. Okay. Bonk. Okay. I think I knocked all of them out. Sounds like it. Whoops. Wrong button. I mean, maybe if I just, like, abduct all these guys, maybe they'll also spill their secrets? Admittedly, it's not like the most stealthy option, but what can you do? Like maybe if I drag them back to the like truck. Okay, maybe not. But, fine. Oh, hey, there's like a fire extinguisher. Not sure how much that actually helps us in any shape or form. Yoop. Hmm. Looks like you obtained some enemy documents. Good work. Okay, hoof it back to the truck. We'll look at them over after you get back. Okay, let's do that then. Snake, about those documents you found just now. And anything interesting? You're not going to believe this. Try me. It seems the rebels are actually planning to activate the new weapon they stole. Documents outline details of a launch plan. Okay, so we're apparently on the 4th of November, so maybe it does take place over several months after all. Date and time aren't mentioned, but it looks like we don't have much time. No way. They're in the middle of negotiations with Washington and Moscow. Even assuming this launch plan is real, it's got to be a bluff to strengthen their hand. Maybe, but they exterminated us Green Berets, their own comrades, without mercy or remorse. I don't think they are too particular about means to their end. I hope it turns out I'm roaring too much, but if they're serious about this, it could ignite a global crisis. Snake, until we have a clearer picture of what's going on here, I think we should assume the worst. Better to overreact now and laugh about it later than to ignore this and live to regret it. Can't argue with that. Right now, we are the only ones on this peninsula in a position to stop these guys. It's our duty to act before the launch deadline. Yeah, you're right. Even so, the fact is there are only 2 of us and we can't do this alone. Got any ideas? Snake, when you were listening in on the enemy, did you get the feeling that maybe not everyone's satisfied with their commander? Yeah, some of them were griping about it. Tell me, how hard do you think it would be to recruit some of those soldiers over to our side? Recruit them? Exactly. We could use any grievances they have against their leader to try and persuade them to join us. Sowing discord among the enemy has been a basic element of psychological warfare since the time of Confucius, right? Player casts right, and we might be able to find out what's really going on. What do you think, Snake? Sigurd was saying the same thing. Yeah, It might be worth a try. Ah, I knew I could count on you. Now first thing we gotta do is choose a suitable candidate. So, what exactly does that entail? I'm getting reports that soldiers unhappy with the rebellion can also be found in other areas. That means you'll have to drag them back to the truck so we can all have a friendly chat about them joining our little resistance. Go on and give it a try. Oh, and one more thing. We've learned the name of the enemy's supreme commander. Who is it? His name is Gene. 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 Okay then, let's get this mission started. Pick someplace where there'll be enemies easy to convert. So where to, big boss? Your task is to find a soldier there who harbors a grudge against Gene. Pay attention to what they say. Once you've found a promising candidate, capture him. Got it? Sure, I'll do that. Vroom. Let's review. We're going to scout for soldiers with grudges against Gene. Listen to what the enemy is saying. Then, once you've found someone ripe for the picking, grab and bring him back to the truck. Best time to get them is when they're alone. Once you've done that, knock the sucker out. Now there are several ways to knock an enemy out. You put them in a nice chokehold, and equip. Press the O button once quickly. Push and hold the square button to get them. Okay. Yeah. So, tell me, do you have any gripes with your commander? Okay, maybe not. Okay, there would be some TNT. Doesn't seem like there's anyone up here, right? Yeah, no. Whoops. Sorry. Didn't realize that it was actually going to work. Let's maybe knock him out for the... Drain him out of the way for the moment. Shaft G? Not right. We can climb up there.
Just my imagination.
That's right. So, do you happen to have, like, issues with your commanding officer? Please tell me. I'm dying to know. Hmm? Oh.
Huh? What was that?
Nothing. I'm not sure they have like much issues with anything in here. They seem like very happy, honestly, most of the soldiers. Like very quiet, very compliant, very demure, very mindful. Ooh. Wow. Can even circus strafe. Or, you know, strafe at least.
Just my imagination.
In here, not really. Okay, not here. Okay, we can actually get in here. Do we want to, though? That's a question. I mean, that looks like we might be able to blow it up. But... let's not do that right now. I mean, I guess we could pick up some TNT from elsewhere. Okay, this seems to be an invisible wall. Interesting.
What the?
Hmm?
Nothing here.
Nothing here, indeed.
Huh? What was that? Huh?
Oh. Come on. I mean, I wonder if... I mean, we don't, like, have any reason to, you know, think he's, like, particularly opposed to, Gene, but, you know, let's just check out if he... what happens if we drag him back to the, like... brain? Work good, please? To the truck. Maybe like the little chest massage we're giving him is going to, you know, win him over. Zoop. You're coming with me.
You heal up pretty quick. Quick thinker, too. They trained you well. You're a good soldier.
Who are you?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Is that a code name? You must be with the Americans. Are you with the Fox unit too?
I'm not with the Americans or with Fox. I'm just a soldier.
Just a soldier? Then why?
We're here to stop Fox Unit from going renegade. A member of Fox named Gene betrayed the US government and stole a top-secret weapon. He plans to use that weapon and the warheads in this base as bargaining chips to negotiate with your country. But blackmail's more like it. We're here to put a stop to it. Our mission is to free the soldiers of the San Geronimo Peninsula from Gene's control and capture the traitors in the Fox Unit. I can understand if you're afraid of Fox, but we need others to help us free the Soviet soldiers on this peninsula. Will you join us?
You're here to save us? And you want me to help you defeat Gene?
What's so funny? You think he's been brainwashed?
Brainwashed? Is that what you think is happening here? A fine joke. But I'm afraid you two have it all wrong. Wrong. We didn't rebel because of Gene. Our country betrayed us first.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that doesn't look
We
great.
have stood guard over this god-forsaken base, unable to reach our friends and loved ones because of the secrecy of our mission. The climate was brutal. The meals were meager. We watched as our comrades succumbed to disease or died fighting the Colombian government. And still, we went on carrying out our mission, believing our efforts were all for the good of the motherland. And how did the motherland reward us? By stabbing us in the back.
You're talking about the Kremlin's policy shift. If the existence of this base came to light, the political fallout with the United States could fatally undermine Moscow's position in the strategic arms limitation talks that Brezhnev is promoting. That's why
We have no use for political rationales. What matters to us is that Mother Russia wiped this base from existence. And instead of allowing us to return home, the army erased all traces of communication and cut off our supplies. They sought to isolate the peninsula and make it look like this was all the work of a few out-of-control soldiers. We were abandoned by our own country.
That's why you decided to follow Gene?
Gene told us he would build us a nation. A nation not of soldiers, but for them. We do not follow Gene out of fear. He will deliver us justice. The only thing we fear is losing that justice. That's why we follow him, not you. You'll never be able to stop him.
Justice, huh? The meaning of justice can change from one day to the next. A professional soldier never brings justice into the mission. The only ones who need a reason to fight are the ones who fight for a living. That's what my mentor told me. Politics are fickle. They change with the times. So long as we remain loyal to our countries, soldiers like us need nothing to believe in. She died out of loyalty. Not to justice, not to her country. To herself, for the mission.
Not for honor, but for you.
The one who taught you the art of battle. Who was she?
They called her the boss. I killed her.
The boss? The legendary soldier? And Snake, you must be Big Boss. You're the hero who killed Colonel Volgin at Groznygrad.
Prove your loyalty as a soldier. That's what the boss told me. I still don't know what she meant.
Prove your loyalty. Not to justice, not to your country, but to yourself. Does Jean truly plan to threaten the motherland?
Yes. Snake procured documents from a patrol station that confirm as much. If launched from this base, the weapon Jean stole could deliver a devastating blow to every major city in Russia. I know it's hard to believe.
No, I believe you. Not as a member of the Red Army, but as a soldier.
I appreciate it.
I will follow you. Snake, give me my mission.
Well, that was easier than expected. Okay, Snake, what's the plan? Hey, Campbell, you sure you're alright? I'm fine, I'll get over it. Now about our plan. If we're going to keep collecting intel, we need to pick up some more new recruits. Of course, I'd recommend putting together a unit of 4 soldiers, but if you want to continue on with a smaller unit, that's your call. So, we need 2 more. For now, let's use the buddy system and pair you up with the ones we just caught. You can organize your unit using Manage over at the briefing menu. Push the X button to bring up the briefing menu and select Manage. Put you and your friend down as Team Alpha, alright? The new recruit is registered as a rookie, so move that guy over to your team, Team Alpha. Don't forget you've got Bravo, Charlie and Delta teams you can fill too. Recruit more comrades and fill those ranks. Just remember that there will be plenty of missions that only you can lead, so make sure you move to that team before deployment. If you need more detailed instructions, push the select button and view the help screens. Okay? That's not super helpful right now, but sure. Okay. There are 4 types of units: sneaking, spy, technical, and medical. Soldiers who do not belong to a unit are classified as independents, rookies, or prisoners. When assigned to units, soldiers will automatically conduct surveillance in stages, spy, design new weapons and items, technical, make allies' wounds heal more quickly, medical. Sneaking units can start the actual missions and is controlled by the select units using the left and right directional button. Press the square button to move a soldier. View details. Okay. Like, no little info about that. Guess we can change equipment. High magnification mandatory, useful for observing, cannot be used when a weapon is equipped. Not sure how helpful those are going to be, because it seems like the maps are kind of pretty small, and not actually playing this on the PSP, I feel like we probably can see everything we need to. Automatic pistol developed for special ops use in response to demand from US Navy SEALs. Can be equipped with a sound suppressor. Features a slide lock lever designed primarily for single-shot firing, increasing the sound reducing capability of suppressors. As it was still developed chiefly by the Navy, the Mark 22 was designed with improved water resistance in mind and can be safely carried underwater at depths of up to 200 feet. It's 9mm tranquilizer ammo. Okay, that's good. But sure, let's equip the binoculars just in case. Spy unit, technical unit, medical unit. Rookies, Jonathan. Huh? Drags enemy soldiers faster, place in sneaking unit. Oh, he's got an AK. But we don't have seen. We didn't bring any 7.62 ammo with us. Okay. Hmm? Big boss, Campbell's sick. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but his symptoms look like a form of tropical malaria I've seen before. What? First bout has subsided. He's lying down here beside me now. Are you positive it's malaria? I know he took preventative drugs. I'm not a medic, so I can't say for sure. But judging by these symptoms... Hey, don't get up. Snake, it's me. I'm in bad shape. Malaria. Who'd have thought? Take it easy, Campbell. What do we do now, big boss? Preventative drugs don't work. This could be just the beginning. He's got some tropical disease other than malaria. Then there's no telling whether we might start showing the same symptoms. Good point. I got an idea. Keep an eye on him. Give me a minute to consult with my family doctor about treatment. Huh? Family doctor? Paramedic. Let's head for the communications base. Right, the communications base. Got it. Sorry to be such a pain in the ass, Snake. Save your strength. On the way, we'll keep our eyes out for new recruits. Okay, let's go for the comm space then. We need detailed info on malaria and its treatment methods. And we need to use the satellite communications facility. So that this paramedic can tell us what to do, right? Carefully sneak into the base and make your way to the communications equipment. So can we only use the codec at the base now? Good. You made it inside the communication base. They've probably beefed up security. But you've got to stay out of enemy sight until you reach the communicator. I don't know how many more of these outbreaks I can take. Got to find a cure, and soon. I know you can do it. Big boss, let's go over how to switch team members. We'll all be sneaking in together. I thought going in alone was the whole point of a sneaking mission. Right, I know. Going in all at once wouldn't be very bright. Move one at a time and switch off as we go along. What do people do when it's not their turn? We'll have them hide nearby. After all, there's plenty of cardboard boxes in the truck. Alright, I'm used to hiding in cardboard boxes. When you want to switch off with another team member, press the start button, select member change. Huh? Used to be at the rescue. Make good use of me. Okay, I'll use you however I see fit. Okay, member change. Okay. Okay, it's my turn now. Wow, called on by Big Boss himself. This is going to make a great story when I get back. Watch yourself out there. No problem. Leave everything to me. It's like I was saying before. If a unit member is dressed like the enemy, they can slip through the enemy's guard as long as they don't act strange. See blue chameleon icon appear at the top left of the screen. That indicates that enemies wearing the same style of clothes as you and sound alarms if they spot you. Unfortunately, a legendary soldier such as a... Nah. Yeah. Alright, show me what you can do. I keep listening from here and let you know where the enemies are as far as I can tell. Red circles on the map screen are the locations of enemy soldiers. This shows where the enemies are and us are. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. What? How do you do, fellow soldier? Better get out of his way.
Freeze. Oh! Oh!
What?
What? What?
Damn. You do get like a lot of ammo.
What?
The chest, that's incredible, actually.
Answer me. What?
Communicator in a room under the antenna. Thank you. Very helpful.
Answer me. What?
Malaria? What are you talking about? Specialist or something?
Answer me. What?
Indoors. I see.
Answer me. What?
Okay. Okay, knocked him out. Okay, and yeah, I guess I see how he is like much quicker at moving those. That's not the... No, that's not the truck, I mean... Zoop, 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 zoop. Zoop, 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 zoop. Okay, got myself a guy. So, you wanna hear about our Lord and Savior, Naked Snake?
Freeze.
Oh, they don't react to getting, to have their board threatened any longer. Not so fast, pal. Huh? Oops. Zoop. Zoop, 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 zoop. Okay. Sorry, I do take like a lot more joy out of the rescue part than I think I ought to. Zoop, 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 zoop. Okay. I guess now we do have 4 team members, theoretically. Also, it was like this place over here. M19A1 bullet? M1911. What? Whoops. Oh. Okay, so we did actually just get the whole less gun. I was wondering about that, because I think we did have like, there was like 45 ACP ammo previously. Which, you know, is just like the ammo you want for the 1911. Medical kits. Whoops, not quite. There we go. There's the... Okay, everybody here? We all set, Big Boss. Everybody's here, so this family doctor of yours. Is she that good? Yeah, you could say that. She saved my life more than once. Snake, you came all the way back to the communications facility. Must really want to talk to me, huh? Yeah, actually, I do. One of my men has come down with malaria. Also, I wanted to ask, I mean, I didn't see any animals around, only human beings, and I think we have been over this again, but maybe in the years that have passed you changed your mind, so how does a human taste? Like, is it fun eating them? Malaria? Can you get some preventative drugs? Depending on the drug, it can be used to treat malaria even after symptoms appear. We've been using the drugs, but they don't seem to be working too well. Think it might be some other kind of disease. Wait, said these was malaria symptoms? Yeah, no question about it. I got it. What? Do you know how people get malaria? Yeah, the virus is transmitted by mosquitoes, right? It's not a virus, it's a parasite. Parasite? You mean there's an actual bug inside his body? Exactly. Tropical malaria, the malaria parasites gestate within female Anopheles mosquitoes and are then transferred to human hosts. Ordinarily, the drugs would prevent the symptoms from appearing. But there are different populations of malaria parasites. In certain areas, the populations are drug resistant. Know what that means? The drugs don't work? Bingo. So, the only way to treat it is to find a different drug that's effective against that particular population of malaria parasite. Different kind of drug. Try the local medical facility. They should have a supply. But you'd better hurry. Might already be infected with the same parasite. It's only a matter of time before you start to develop symptoms. Got it. Okay. Big boss, I need to talk to you. What's up? Paramedic was saying that we need some medicine to treat malaria. Yeah, if there were a hospital nearby, I'm sure it'd have a supply in stock. I know where I can find one. Hospital? Yes, there's a hospital in the sector my former squad patrols. I can tell you exactly where it's located. Must be my lucky day. Lead the way. Yes, sir. Oh, and one other thing. Go on. It's a small hospital with minimal facilities in the mountains. Just the other day I saw them bring in a huge shipment of drugs and medical supplies. What for? All I know is that the shipment was way too big for a hospital of that size. Sounds suspicious. In any case, Snake, we'd better hurry to the hospital. They've got to have some malaria drugs there. I'm guessing it'll be a prime location to recruit new comrades with medical careers. Might as well recruit some new allies for the battles ahead, right? Since you're operating as a team, you can all work together to get new recruits. When you knock an enemy out, you don't have to drag him all the way back to the truck yourself. Why not drag the body over to one of your teammates hiding in a cardboard box? Do the rest of the work. Go ahead, give it a try. Find medical staff is along the way. Sure, we'll do that then. Guess none of those options will work. Orangutan and jaguar. You can send items back to the truck, place in sneaking unit. And he's a sergeant, which I'm not sure how helpful that actually is, but I guess they are not like feeling very cooperative right now. That's fine. Yes, there was a hospital in the sector my former squad patrols. Campbell here. We've assessed that the drugs are in that hospital. We're just not sure where. Find those drugs and avoid detection. I'm not the only one at risk for malaria. Any of our comrades could be infected. Unless we act fast, it won't be long before we're gone. Good luck. Can I like switch my gear here? Apparently not. Oh. You seem to have like an MS-16, which is interesting. Okay, yeah. Can we close that door? Yeah, okay. Does it so automatically. That's nice. Okay, some kind of, I guess, doctor, maybe? Nurse? What? What?
Talk.
Okay.
Talk. Talk.
Okay, she's not very cooperative. But that's fine for the time being. I'm sure she'll just be dying to work for us anyways. Ah, did you find the drugs yet? What? Oh, I see, they weren't in there. Alright then, try the other rooms. There are other rooms there, right? Take your time and search them in order. Fine. Just walk here? Shit. Scandal. Still no finding those drugs. I just don't get it. He told us that a huge shipment, but there's no trace of them. Something's wrong here. Maybe the shipment log can shed some light on things. Look for the hospital director's office. There must be a record of the drug shipment in there. Oh shit.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending
Oh
reinforcements.
shit. This time around they actually do send them. Whoops. Whoops. I'm... Never mind. Shit.
What the?
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. We've lost sight of...
It's a list of outgoing materials. Heading for a lab. Huh.
Where are the escapees? Why haven't they been caught? If they get away, I promise you'll regret it. Enough of this! Call Python. Get him back here. He'll lead the search team. And make sure this lab stays secure.
What's happening to me?
Huh? There were no malaria drugs in the hospital. Not even a single dose. According to the log left in the director's office, they hauled every last bit of that stockpile of drugs and medical supplies away. It was shipped to a research lab north of the hospital. But we're in luck. Not only do we know from the log that they took the drugs to a lab, found its exact location by following the helicopter's flight path. Quite a coincidence, huh? You'll see when you get there, but the lab is built on terrain that makes it hard to spot from outside. Chances are slim you'd find it unless you had some kind of clue. Head for the lab, infiltrate it, and search for the drugs again. I'm sorry to put this on you, but I'll need them if I'm going to keep command. Okay. Orangutan has joined our squad. Delivery man. What a thrilling career choice. But it'll make your life a hell of a lot easier with delivery man career items and equipment you pick up during the can be sent up straight back to the truck. Huh? I wonder if... Okay, let's... But still, because I think we left the M1911 there, and that's obviously... Huh? Okay, and because I'm not a delivery man, I can't just use that there. That's...
What the?
And I guess they have different... Didn't seem like they had different camo there, but I guess just goes to show how little I know, right? I guess they're not like wearing the short sleeves. Zoop. Yoink 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 yoink. And we got ourselves a nice M16 now. And yeah, a little bit of feel a little bit sad about losing my 1911. Zoop, you're coming with me. Okay, so outside? No. Now I'm apparently still chameleon. Interesting.
Who's that?
Interesting. Oh no.
Damn it, we lost one.
No.
Select the next soldier immediately.
I will not. I can't lose Jonathan. Okay, so...
Huh? What the? Who's that?
Yoink, 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 yoink. Very disappointing. Although, actually, that's nice. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yoink, 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 yoink. Huh. Although he's actually also short-sleeved, so I don't know. Like, all I want to do is actually just abduct the nurse, you know? Let's see. Okay, that still works. Is she going to check us? Check it that noise out, though. Don't look like it so far. But also it doesn't look like she's immediately next to the door. Zoop. Okay. Okay, can't like hold them up from behind. Ah, Jonathan? Hell.
HQ!
This is HQ.
HQ!
This is HQ.
Huh?
This is Patrol! Enemy sighted! Requesting backup!
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Huh? Man. Guess it's really fucking hard to abduct some nurses here. Got his ass. Sorry, pal, but... Oh shit.
Damn it, we lost one.
Okay,
Select the next soldier immediately.
so just one more try, okay? Let's just try to abduct one measly nurse, you know? All I'm asking for is, you know, for them to give us one nurse. Is that really so much to ask for?
HQ!
This is HQ.
This is Patrol! Enemy sighted! Requesting backup!
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh.
The enemy's here! It's the...
Oh, okay, D-Star's up now though. That's nice. Okay, and I guess a large medical kit, well...
It's the enemy!
Ah,
Freeze.
doesn't seem like you can squat up against the wall while crouching.
It's the enemy!
God damn it. Okay, aiming is actually surprisingly tough here. I remember that being easier.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
These are like potential hidey holes, which are nice. Would be even better if they had like useful stuff in them, but you can't have everything, right? Sort of our target, right? Good. Can I? Okay, we don't have a place to hide close by, I guess. Zoop. Sorry about that. Nice that when you're dragging people around, the doors will just open automatically.
HQ!
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
There we go. Yoink. Though it's a different NAS. I think the one we were watching had like a... I don't know. A more Russian haircut. Not quite sure how better to describe it. Yoink, 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 yoink. I mean, can we... Okay, so... Let's see. What happens if we try calling paramedic from here? Probably won't work, right? $73. No response, fair enough. What do you have? I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Do you ever feel afraid in battle? Of course I do. No kidding. I didn't even think you knew the meaning of the word fear. Being afraid in battle isn't a bad thing. The right amount of fear, if properly controlled, can sharpen the senses and improve muscle performance. It's also important to maintain a healthy level of tension because it helps you detect danger ahead of time. Really? So a little cowardliness can be a good thing. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, well, it doesn't do you any good if you're too scared to do anything. Being a chicken is a good thing. Got it. Hey, Campbell, did you hear what I just said? Okay. Turn it on. Yeah, right. I mean, actually, let me try. Is there no place to hide? Okay. Yoink, 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 yoink. place to hide. Jesus Christ.
What happened?
Whoops. Nothing important. Yoink, 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 yoink. I mean, that's like a guy with full sleeves, so I'm guessing he's probably... Interesting that this dude also has 7.62. One of those doesn't like the... Yeah. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Up. I just want to pick up a guy. Can I? Why can't I pick him up? Carry him to the... Guess... Somehow we don't want to... Doesn't seem like he wants to. Never mind. Is it because of like my stamina being like up? Or... I guess so, maybe. No, it just seems like I can't... Why can't I carry this guy? No. For some reason this dude just refuses to be abducted. Anyways, that's fine. Let's abort the mission. Like, I mean... This... Yeah. Boop. Okay, let's see. Okay. interesting. I mean... Let's do one more mission, okay? Medical supplies at the hospital have all been transported to the research lab. Head to the lab and search for the malaria drugs. Okay, so same procedure as last year. Apparently, the medical supplies they brought to the hospital have all been transferred to the lab, which means that the drugs must be there too. Whatever it takes to find those drugs and bring them back, we need them and soon. Okay, will do. I'm a little bit apprehensive. I probably should have done some inventory management before I started this mission, actually. Okay, invisible wall. That's fine. I see you there, pal. Are you? Oh, seems like a scientist, dude. Oi. Oi. Phantasmine, but I can't pick that one up. I mean, actually, but I don't have any place to hide, so I can change members right in there. Whoop. Yeah. And there's orangutan's chance to shine. Time to shine. There we go, that's good. No, that's just a little hidey hole. Construction on the heliport must be rough, rocking. Never catch me up there.
Huh? What the?
Huh?
Just my imagination. Huh? I'm out of here!
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Ah, why can't I pick up more people right now? Okay, can they check out down there? Apparently not. They still like stand right in front of it, so that's a bit odd. Yeah, why can't I pick up more people now? Is it because like my I don't know, prisoners
This is
full?
HQ.
This is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Anyways, I think I'm just going to board this right now because it's getting pretty late and things aren't working quite as I intended them to. Jellyfish has joined your squad. Jaguar has joined my squad, so... Buddy, please calm yourself. Okay. And let's put this lady on the medical unit. Why not? Okay. Maybe it's just that buttons are a little bit sensitive now. Anyways, yeah. Okay, we done save. Let's also do a save state just in case. And then, hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I certainly did, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!